Hello Pixie Pals, it's your girl Mickey, and today's video is a doll video, specifically a crafting one, because I'm going to show y'all how to make a teeny tiny functional scrapbook. So I used a Cricut for mine to cut the pages because I'm lazy, but if you don't have a cutting machine, you can make a template by taking a full sheet of A4 paper and folding it in half. Then cut. This is now A5. Fold in half again and cut the paper. It is now A6. Fold in half again. This is now A7. Now, this is roughly how wide your scrapbook will be when open. So for the pages, you're going to want to fold in half again and cut all 4 mini rectangles. You now have 4 pages. Repeat all steps till you have your desired amount of pages. Once you have your desired amount of pages, neatly stack them. If you have any pages that are taller or smaller than others, discard them, as they will make it harder to glue the rest of the pages together. Really take your time with this step. You want the pages to be as neat and straight as possible. Once you're satisfied with the arrangement, take 2 bulldog clips and clip the ends together. This will stop the pages from shifting while you glue them. Using PVA glue, take an old brush or popsicle stick and carefully apply the glue to one of the long edges. This will be the spine. You will need about 4 layers of glue, letting each layer dry completely before applying the next. If your paper is thin and starts to wrinkle after you added the glue, take a 3rd clip and just clip the very edge. This will smooth out any wrinkles as it dries. While the pages are drying, start working on the cover. You will need slightly thick cardboard for this. I'm using 1mm thick poster board, so anything around that is perfect. You can use a cereal box, but the cover will be very flimsy. Using the page template from earlier, trace around it to mark out where the covers will be on the poster board. Cut them out and set aside. Now, this next step is optional. I'm using origami paper, but if you want to paint or use something else to cover the covers, then do that. You could also use 6x6 scrapbook paper. If you are using paper, glue the poster board cover directly to the paper, making sure you leave a 1/4 inch border all around before cutting it out. Clip small squares out of the corners of the paper seam allowance. This will make folding the edges over easier. Glue the edges in place. Repeat all cover steps with remaining pieces. With another piece of decorative paper, use the page template from earlier to trace around before cutting out. This step is also optional, but it adds a nice finish to the inside of the book. Once both are cut out, glue in place. Once the glue has dried, your covers are now complete. Now it's time to assemble everything. Taking the now glued pages, check to see if any of them are particularly loose. If they are, you will need to add another layer of glue before moving on to the next step. Once everything is completely dry, sandwich the pages between the front and back covers. Make sure they are straight and even. If they are lopsided, the book will fall apart. Clip in place. Using PVA glue, glue the spine of the pages and the edges of the covers. I found adding an extra bulldog clip in between gluing helped everything create a tight seal. Repeat this step at least 4 times, letting the glue completely dry in between. Once the book is completely dried, it's basically finished. Take care when opening it, as the book may still be fragile. From here, you can add decorations to the front and back covers, and either add tape or more paper to create a contrasting spine. It also hides the join where the covers meet the pages. From here, let your imagination run wild. now your teeny tiny functional scrapbook is complete. Have fun finding teeny tiny scrapbook materials for the inside. Until next time, bye bye!